Hello, everybody. We're moving right along in the Legends of Boxing PC game with the career mode. I'm going to fight a title fight for the English title for Huxley Rose, and then I'll also show you different ways you can run a career. There's 3 different ways, so we'll go over that after the fight. But first up, let's head to the ring and get ready for this all-important fight for Huxley Rose. Plus, we'll go over some of his other fights he's had in the last day or so. So, I think Albert Phillips was the one he beat in the last bout. Tough fight, won a unanimous decision. Had a couple easy ones with Dave Cook, a TKO in the second round. He actually became seasoned at 23. Jamie Miller, he knocked him out in the first round. And then Tony Newman gave him a bout. This was actually pretty close. Newman, as you see, the score was pretty even up until that final 5th round. If this fight would have went the full 6, might have not gone Huxley Rose's way. Newman had a better con against tactical fighters, which Huxley Rose is considered, and he took advantage of it. But Huxley caught him with a hook in the 5th round, and he could not regroup after that, and another knockout for Huxley Rose. He is now 7-0 with 6 knockouts, and today he fights the English champion, Jack Bodell. 58 wins, 13 losses with 30 knockouts. And as you see right there, again, this is the problem he's going to have with these guys, is that he's got a con of 5 against tactical fighters and against the 3 of Huxley Rose. So he will have a higher, better con versus Rose. Chin-wise, he's got a somewhat weak chin. Power, probably the most powerful fighter that Huxley Rose has fought to this point. So, let's head to the ring and get ready for this fight. I did watch Al Red Sox's video earlier this morning and saw that he figured out how to use your own dice, and I definitely plan on doing that at some point, but I'm going to stick with the computer dice for now, but I will switch to that at some point. So here we go. As you see, Rose is a 10 to Bodell's 7, so Bodell has a big advantage there. So here we go. Endurance 17 to 14. Round 1. It's going to be Rose. Big combination. No cut though. Here's Bodell. Bodell lands. Big hook. And Rose did have a, I forgot to say, in training camp, his defense was lowered 1, so he's a 1 for this fight. He had a choice of lowering his defense or lowering his chin or his power, one of the two, but I chose defense. This is a split action result. It's going to be a juke and move. Both fighters looking for that open shot. Here's Rose. Connects with a big uppercut on the inside. Another short cross from Rose. Split action. Even exchange for both fighters. There's another even exchange. Oh, that one's going to be even flurry. 2 points for each fighter. As they offensively attack one another. Here's Bodell. It's going to be defended, but he gets a jab in there. Another defended punch. And Huxley Rose digs a hook to the body of Bodell. And that's the round. Action-packed first round as both fighters came out throwing punches. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Huxley Rose. That's going to give him a 1 TKO point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Bodell. Bodell was in pressure mode, so that's going to be -4 for the pressure, and then -1 for the TKO. So that takes him down 5 all the way down to 9 endurance points, and they're going to stay. Looks like Bodell 13-20. So I'm guessing they're. Well, I know the fact that the computer rolls for the strategies behind the scenes. 1-3, he'd be an elusive. 3-12, outside. 12-13 on the inside. And 13-20 pressure. So he's back in pressure mode. Bodell bringing it. Rose. Stays on the inside. Here's Bodell. Straight punch lands. And no cut, luckily. Another punch from Bodell. He lands a double jab. Here's Huxley. Huxley Rose with a body head combo. Bodell lands another big jab. There's a cut. And blood starts to trickle from the nose of Huxley Rose. There's Bodell again. Lands a cross. Split action result, 13. That's going to be a foul check on the blue fighter. That's Bodell. He is average. It's going to be a marginal foul. That'll be 1 foul point. Bodell lands another digging straight right. Bodell. This time a hook lands. Bodell. Straight right. And Huxley Rose heads to his corner. He's got some minor swelling over his left eye. As Jack Bodell really took it to Huxley Rose that round. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 2 TKO points. 11-2. Huge round for Jack Bodell. We head to round 3. Bodell down to 5 endurance. Huxley Rose goes to the outside. I don't want to use up my 1 override here. We're going to stay on the outside against Bodell. 9-4. That's going to be a split action. That's going to be an even exchange. Here's Bodell. Oh, digging hook. Lands. Bodell again. Another hook. Bodell keeping the pressure on him. Straight right hand. Bodell. Cross lands. Bodell stays in control and lands a straight right. Oh, a big straight right hand lands solid. Rose is hurt. He is hurt. Bodell gets a finisher roll. He cannot land a solid shot. Bodell again. Lands a jab. And the blood starts to come. And they're going to stop the fight. They're going to stop the fight. So with his TKO point of 6, if he gets 3 of those, or half that, in a 1 round, that's a TKO. As well as, like I said, the TKO points accumulating throughout the fight, at the end of the fight. It also does in 1 round. I used to do multiply it by 3. So 6 times 3 would be 18. So 18 punch points would be a TKO. But Gary designed the game to be half of the TKO. So he had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11. So 13. So it must be 13 points. Is 3 TKO. Anyways, it's over. Huxley Rose is taking the first loss of his career. A devastating TKO loss here in the championship game, championship fight for the English title. And now he has to regroup and try to make his way back. That's a rough one. Let's see. He does get to roll on the development chart, though. That's good. And he gets to increase his durability by 1 step. So, let's go with a get back in the winning ways here. Mike Callicott looks like a one but his con is pretty good comparatively. Tony Phillips. We're going to go with Tony Phillips. Poor Camp. Reduce endurance by 3 points. That's going to take his endurance down to 16 for this next fight. So we're going to stop it right there. The fight with Jack Bodell was a kind of a dud. TKO loss for Huxley Rose. Really got to improve that TKO rating. But we're not going to let that stop us. I like this. I like this fighter, and we're going to keep going. He drops to 7-1 and 0 with 6 knockouts, and you'll be seeing more of Huxley Rose at some point. But for now, we're going to go take a look at other ways you can do a career. So, first way you can do it is Well, first let's create. Let's just get a name here. Joe. Still not sure where to. I don't know if you're supposed to put like a gym name here, or I think because you also put the name in another spot. We'll go Joe. Armstrong. Or you can just put your name. It's like, we'll do that. And then you can also pick where the fighter is from. So in this case, we're going to say we'll say he's from, where'd America go? USA go. There it is. We'll say he's from the USA. Then you can use you can allow real fighters as opponents. So they'll actually stick some real fighters in there. If you're playing the division that you have fighters for. Then you pick the optional rules you want to use. I do use all three of these numbers. Then you fight your fight regulations. You pick those. I do like Saved by the Bell and the 3 knockdown rule. And 10-point must system. And you could, if you want to fight them in a earlier era, you can do that. We just do in the current. So here where you go, you can either pick one of these guys as your fighter. They're already created for you. Of course, we don't need a Superman. We don't have super middleweight or strawweight. We'll just go George Harrison here. And then you could hit start career, and then that's where you take off from there. And quick and easy. You're off and running. It's already got your points awarded. Then you go to your training camp. It says his camp was poor. So he's going to lose 3 on his endurance. And then you do fight. You can also auto fight. Where, boom, that fight's over. Tells you defeated Christian Cervantes by a knockout. And you immediately go to normal development. 1 to 4. You get to roll on this chart. You don't. So you're on to your next one. Set next opponent. And so on and so forth. You do this for every fight. Go through the training camp roles. Driven. Increase your cut, chin, or power by 1 step. So we'll do your power. So that's one way. Just automatically, it's already got you a fighter created. And you could also, let's go, Let's say you want a guy from Mexico, and you want a you can go in and pick a fighter. Let's say lightweight. Actually, let's do bantamweight. And let's go Carlos Zarate. Zarate. I always say Zarate, but it's Zarate. And we're going to pick him and hit start career. And it's automatically going to put his ratings where they should be at age 20 or where they think they should be. And you're ready to go with Carlos Zarate, 20 years old. And so you do the same things. Oh, he's driven, increased endurance by 3 points. So he'll be 22 for the fight. We're just going to auto fight it. TKO Everett Hyde in the third round. Oh, he gets to roll on the development chart too. A 19, increased power plus finisher or chin plus will by 1 step. We're going to do power and finish. This early. So his power goes to a 10, and he goes to 3 finisher, plus 3 on finisher. So that's a good step. So there you go. And then we say set your next fight. We'll go business as usual, no impact. And you're ready for your next fight. So I'm going to keep that one because I actually want to play out Carlos Zarate's career. And the third way, it's the way I did with Huxley Rose. Just make up a name. And then hit create fighter up here. And so now this way you're going to roll for the different traits. So we're going to go middleweight. We're going to say he's physical. Kyle Krippner. Now you can always go in later to see how your fighter is ranked to come up with a nickname. I really wanted to go, and I noticed I used the name with another fighter at some point, but I wanted to go with the Crypt Keeper, Kyle Krippner, and but I'm going to leave it like that until I know what I have as far as ratings go. You can make a birthplace. We're going to say Buffalo, New York. And then begin rating. So first you're going to roll for your control. 8, it's a 4-3. 4 against power or physical fighters. 3 against tactical fighters. Defense. Ugh, that's not good. Rolled a 2 and he's going to get 0 defense. Here's power. Ooh, that's decent. 4. Durability. 6. Chin. Hoping for at least a 10 or higher. Oh, his chin's weak. That's not good. Cut. 6. Will. Oh my god, his will's a 2. This guy is not going to be a finisher. +1. Now you could either scrap it and move on. This guy is not not going to be a good fighter. His 1 chin, his 2 will, 0 defense. We're going to just keep him though, just see how bad he will be. And there you go. His first opponent, we're going to go with Danny Dalton. Reduce power by 1 step. It'll be a 3 for this fight. Whoops. I'll play out. Krippner in control. Lands a nice uppercut. Krippner again. Ooh, blocked by Dalton. Combination. Cross lands for Krippner. We're going to split action. Going to be a foul check on Krippner. He is dirty, and they're going to call a flagrant foul. That'll be 2 foul points. Krippner lands an uppercut. Another combination. There's a big uppercut. Krippner all over Danny Dalton here in the first round. And to round 2. You can also hit auto round and just watch the round progress. I don't know how fast I got it going here. Normal speed. Split action. It's going to be an even exchange. Another split action. Oh, no. Control from Krippner. And he lands a nice combination to the body. Here's Krippner again. Uppercut lands. Krippner continuing to punish Danny Dalton. Here we go. Dalton's finally got control. Lands an uppercut. Dalton. Big combination. Cross is deflected by Dalton. Split action. Clinch. Another split action. No. Control goes to Krippner and he lands an uppercut. No cut. That's the end of round 2. So another big round from the Kyle Krippner. Head to round 3. Uppercut is blocked by Krippner. Here's Dalton again. Lands a nice combination. Krippner lands a double hook. Krippner with an uppercut to the body. Digs a thudding hook into Dalton's midsection. And there's another uppercut on the inside. There's a nice jab. Hook to the body lands. Split action, even flurry, and that's going to end the round. But another big round from Kyle Krippner. We head to round 4. Fight is all but decided. I think Dalton's going to need a knockout. Krippner's in control. So I think we're going to go elusive. Or let's outside maybe. All right, here we go. Nice combination. Oh, Dalton was stunned. Lands a jab. Big combination by Krippner right off the bat, has Dalton in trouble. Another combination. That's it. This fight is over. That's 6-0 with 6 TKO points in the bag, and this fight is stopped. Kyle Krippner wins his first fight. So as you see, even with this card, he had the higher con. That helped him. But no power from Danny Dalton. Oh, he gets to roll on the development chart. Increases durability. Next opponent. Training injury. Kyle has to withdraw from the fight. He will be rusty for his next one. So he has to pull out of that fight. Set up another one here. Poor camp. Reduce con by 1 step. He still wins a unanimous decision over Wilkie Diaz Jr. So see how far we can get without him losing the fight. So we carefully, like about the thing, you carefully select your fighter's opponents and try to aid him in his. So I mean, you can take a weaker fighter and actually get him, set him up. Hopefully, when you get some of these random fighters, like, I mean, for example, you're looking at his with 1 chin, 0 defense. You don't want anybody with a lot of power, or you want somebody who's got a weak chin themselves. So we're going to go with this Francisco Ward. Another poor camp. Oh, he drew with Francisco Ward. Doesn't get to roll on the development chart. Stevens Lopez will be the next opponent for Kyle Krippner. Business as usual. Oh, a loss. A first round knockout. Krippner goes out to Stevens Lopez by TKO in the first round. Let's take a look at that. Yep. Right in, he gets not hit with a cross down to the count of 8. Looks like they stopped it at the end of the first round. We're going to go with this guy. Poor Camp again. Then wins this fight. So this guy is going to pretty much be either win by... It's pretty much a toss-up against some of these guys. It's either going to be win by a knockout or lose by a knockout. Do a couple more fights and then increase endurance by 3. That's good. Nope, he's gonna lose a majority. I said that, and he's drew and he's lost by a majority decision. So I guess it won't be a knockout or win by knockout or lose by knockout. It's just if he wins, it's going to be because of his con. It's not going to be about anything, because he gets caught with one punch and he's going to be down. He is seasoned. And he gets to increase his durability or will by 1 step. We'll go his will. Well, his will goes to a 3. That helps a little bit. 3, 2, and 1 with 2 knockouts now. We're going to go with Shenard Gibson. Increase endurance by 3 points. TKO. He wins by TKO in the 3rd round. One more. Let's see. Fighter suffers cut in training, -1 to cut for next fight. So his cut will go down to a 5. And let's see. Oh, he loses a majority decision to Marcus Fuentes. So that's 3 losses. He's 4, 3, and 1. We're just going to stop it right there. After we pick an opponent. Another cut, jeez. So there you go. That's the 3 ways you can do a career mode. You can pick a pre-created opponent, random. You can create one yourself and roll for the traits, or you can create or do a career with a real boxer who his ratings will be adjusted for the periods of time that he's fighting. So early on, pre-prime, then his prime, and then attrition will also set in at the end of his career. So I mean, it won't be entirely accurate, I guess I would say, but it'd be close to how they would progress in reality. So that's it from here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you for the next Huxley Rose bout. Have a good day.